Alright guys, this is Sawyer Flips and I'm here with my second Goodwill haul. This is only a couple days after the first haul. Of course, I filmed both videos in the same day back to back. But this is about 3 days after the first haul that you'll see in the last video. And I went back to my local Goodwill, had to go run to the bank, which is really close to that Goodwill. And I'm a reseller that doesn't drive, which is really kind of weird, and it does have its own set of obstacles. But that Goodwill is pretty close to my house, about 5 minutes, 10-minute walk maybe. So I walk to it pretty often, whenever I can, really. And, they're always moving new stuff in. So I went again. This one isn't quite as there's nothing really too special that like really came off as like crazy. Like there's a couple really oddball items in this lot, in this haul, and this is much more of a gamble. Like the last one, there was a couple things that I looked up and I knew like that I could get a decent amount for, like that Ironside DVD. I knew that was worth a little bit. I knew the calculator was worth some money, stuff like that. This one I pretty much gambled on everything because I really couldn't. The stuff I saw, I couldn't really find any comps for them. I did image search and it really didn't find anything close to what I was looking for. So it was really kind of like, this is gonna be really hit or miss. But I do think I have a couple items that might be able to bring in some, and I'll probably be putting most of them on auction because I've been using auction a lot more lately because I've just been finding more items that I don't really know enough about, that they're kind of oddball, and I decide just to let the market dictate it. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So a lot of times they just sit there for a while and they relist. No one bids on them, but sometimes I've done pretty good with those things. Like I've done VHS and ones like that and gotten pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and go into this stuff. So first off, I did get a couple books, and I'm probably not going to resell any of these. The first two are from my girlfriend. She's a big anime manga person, so I got a Full Metal Alchemist book. I paid like $1 for it. It's a little beat up, but it's kind of cool. It goes into like it has like interviews with the creators, and like it has some stuff that like I guess is not in the original manga, like extra bonus material and stuff. I thought it was kind of cool. I don't. And I never watched the show, but I know she does, so she'll appreciate that. And then she'll also appreciate this because it's she's trying to learn. She can draw, but she's trying to get better at it and stuff, and really wants to get into drawing again. So I got her this how to draw a manga book or whatever. I paid $1 for it. These art books are kind of usually pretty expensive. If you buy them in the store, like Books a Million, they're gonna be like $25 probably. Then I got this book for myself. I just thought it was kind of cool. It's eBay bargain shopping for dummies. So this book was written in 2003, and it's supposed to be a guidebook on how to get good deals on eBay, how to shop smart and stuff. Not really so much for sellers; it's really for more the consumer. But this book was written in 2003. I just want to repeat that because that is so long ago, and software on websites, all that stuff changes so much so quickly that there's no way that half the information in this book is probably still, usable. So I kind of want to read this just for fun to see like how much it's changed. Cool. If they reference stuff that doesn't even exist anymore. Like I randomly threw it to a page that said something about a website called CoolEbayTools.com. Let me know if that website even still exists, guys. I mean, like. And then the next thing we got is now this book I am going to resell. I totally have every intention of reselling this. I don't know how much I'll get for it. It's never even heard this book. It's called The Harps of War, I believe, and it's a. Let's see, what exactly is this book? I know it's a fiction, apparently. I believe it was written in Let's see. This one was written in 1980, or this one was copyrighted in 1985, so not super old. But the reason why I grabbed it was only $1, and as soon as you open the book on the first page, there is it's autographed. It's signed. It's got like a little two. So my cursive is really bad, so I don't know. Let me try to bring it up to see if you guys can read that. But yeah, my cursive is really bad. I can't really make that stuff out. But it says to somebody from, and I'm assuming that's the author's name because the author's name is W. Ray Stevens or whatever, and that looks like that's the name, and it says February 12th, 1987. So apparently this guy signed that on that date. Obviously, I don't know if it's a real signature. Most of the time, especially for something like this where the author is not, I mean, he might be well known, but I like to read and I keep up with stuff, so like pop culture and stuff. So if I don't know who this guy is, he can't be a giant, multi-million dollar author. Um, so yeah, I feel like there wouldn't be much reason to like fake a signature like that. But again, I'll put up an auction. I will specify that it's signed by the author. I'll show that picture, and I'll just let the market dictate it. The book is a little beat up. Like there's some edge damage and stuff. Like the back has got some damage to it. So it's obviously more. It's gonna be more for people that just want to read it and want to like have a signature, a signed book by the guy. It's probably not gonna be a big like collector's thing 20 years from now. But I mean, I pay $1 for it. If I get $10, $15 for it with shipping, I'm very happy with that purchase. Next up, we have this set of Star Wars plates. Now this is just a big game. I don't really know if this is going to be anything, but I couldn't find any comps for it. I tried to image search. I found an image. I tried to image search and I kept finding blankets. There was just a bunch of blankets came up, like Star Wars blankets and other fandom blankets. So I didn't even open this yet. Like it was taped up when I bought it, so I don't really know. I got a box cutter in my pocket. Let me grab that. It was taped up, so I really don't know what the other plates are. But there's like four. I think it looks like there's maybe 4 plates in this bundle. So let's see if it's gonna be worth buying or not. I mean, like, I feel like it's Star Wars. It's kind of got a cool. At least the first one has kind of a cool Art Deco. Is that how you say it? Art Deco kind of style. Appeal to it, like a pop. What do they call it? Pop art, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it's got a very distinctive art style to like the design of the plate that I think is more desirable, especially for like people that like retro looking stuff. It's yeah, I was kind of worried that I would pull some of this paint off or whatever, but I don't really think it's actual paint like that can be pulled off anyway. This has been way more difficult to get off than it should have been. Like, come on, Goodwill. Alright, so that one's Chewbacca. We got a R2-D2 plate. These do definitely need to be cleaned. We got a Yoda plate, which is actually pretty cool. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, yeah, it's got some like grease or something on there, man. Definitely washing that. We got a Darth Vader one. Darth Vader one's pretty cool. Yeah, these definitely need to be cleaned. But I feel like once they're cleaned and I lot them up together, I can probably get a little bit for them. Alright, I'm back, guys. I don't like editing my videos, so that you're just gonna see that whole thing. So I had to wash my hands because that one plate that was in the middle of the bundle was all had like grease or something on it, like nasty. So yeah, anyway, the last thing, this is the second last thing I got was this camera. I don't really know much about this camera. I couldn't find comps on it. It's a film camera, which to me is still kind of rare to find, or hard to find. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't really feel like it's a very. It doesn't feel like that's my cat. Don't mind her. It doesn't really feel like a very high quality camera. It's if you feel it, it feels just lightweight and like a hard plastic. Like it's not like, I don't know. It just looks like it's probably a cheap camera, but it was only like $3. So I figured I'd gamble for it, and I don't know. It's probably gonna be another auction item. Like I said in the beginning of the video, most of the stuff in this lot is just really gambling. I didn't see nothing that just came out and was like, buy me, so yeah. The last thing we got in today's haul is probably the most interesting thing out of the whole lot is this bag of, and my cat is about to jump on the camera. You're about to see her. Okay, there she is. Okay, Cleo, we don't need you right now. You're not the star of the show. I am the star of the show. So we got this bag of, I want to say these are fake noses, like novelty noses. It's a whole bunch of packs of these. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It looks like nostrils right there, right? So you got these little rubber noses that I guess you could stick on your actual nose. I really don't know what you would actually really use these for. It's Which, well, the interesting thing was these are from a place called Bob's Gifts and Gags, which is a store that was in our town. I remember going to it once or twice when I was a kid. It's been closed down for about 20 years now, at least. Like, because I went there when I was like a little kid, like, and so before the 2000s. So it's been there for a while. It's been gone for a while. So this had to be sitting in someone's storage or someone's attic or whatever, a warehouse for years. I mean, all the little baggies are dusty. They look like they're all sealed though, so that's good. But they all look they're all a little dusty and all that. And the bag's a little dusty or whatever. Got stuff on it. I only paid $3 for this bag, and there's a whole bunch of. You can see there's a whole bunch of these little. I don't know how many's in here. If I had to guess, I'd say there's probably like 20 to 30 ears or noses in here. So I'll probably. This is just a weird thing to buy because I just don't know like what the desirable need for this is, but I feel like it's someone might buy it for like I don't know like obviously pranks or something, or maybe it's like a costume design or something. I don't know, but props maybe, I don't know. So and the weird thing is I don't want to sell the whole bag because I feel like no one really needs 40 noses at one time, so it'd probably be hard to sell it like that. And if I do sell it like that, I'd have to basically make no profit. But if I sell them individually one at a time, it probably wouldn't be worth much either. So I'm probably gonna lot them up in like small lots of like probably 10 or something. Depends on how many is actually in here. But I'll probably even them out into like even lots and try to sell them that way with shipping. And we'll see what happens. Because even if I sell, let's say I lot up like I make 4 lots out of this bag of they're all $10. Even if I sell 2 of those lots, that's paying for this. That's worth it in my opinion. So alright guys, so that is my video for today. I guess the question for this video is, what's the most interesting thing you guys have ever bought and lotted out like this for me it'd be noses, but like what's the most oddball item that you guys have like bought an abundance of? Alright, thank you guys for watching and see you guys later.